Hello and welcome to Dragon Ball Super episode 120 discussion video.
122.
122! I almost had that pretty well this time. Presented by the Amalgam channel. Yeah?
Amalgam boys.
Yeah. So in this episode, a lot of shit happened, but not that much shit happened.
But
It
it
was
was
only
really
a
good.
minute. It was only a minute. Yeah, this episode title was For One's Own Pride, Vegeta's challenge to be the strongest. A lot of exclamation points.
It's three. It's only three.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, for this episode, Yuya Takahashi, he returned to do the visuals again, and it was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he did the back half of the episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like this guy is really, really good. Like he studies. He says he's inspirations from I think the Cooler movie, the Broly movie, and the 10th movie or
You
something
can-
like that.
Like
Like it's
Nathaniel said before, off podcast, obviously, but he said that when Vegeta was charging up his final flash, which we will get to, it looked a lot like when they transformed in the Cooler movie. So
Revenge of Cooler.
Revenge of Cooler.
Wait, Cooler's Revenge.
The second one.
The second one.
The one with the big Getty star.
Wait, which one is that? Cooler's Revenge is the first one.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is the second one?
Metal
Return
Cooler.
of Cooler. Is it? I think it's Return.
Meta Cooler 2, The Return of the King.
But yeah, and then so in this episode, Dispo and pretty much everyone had their own respective fighters.
Yeah. It's Return of
Topo,
Cooler.
yeah, Return of Cooler. Topo faced off against 17 and Gohan.
And Gohan.
Dispo and Frieza were going at it, and then
Yeah, I really like the
Goku and Vegeta kind of helped each other, but they were more competing for Jiren's attention.
yeah.
Like they were like, fight
feel
me, fight me,
I feel like
Jiren.
more so Goku was helping Vegeta out, and Vegeta was searching for Jiren's attention because
Yeah.
Goku's like, no, you'll die.
Why are you doing this? You don't have Ultra Instinct. Stop it. Go away.
Yeah. I think before we get into the Jiren, we'll cover the two minor fights.
Yeah.
I really do like the Frieza Dispo fight. While it was
Yeah.
brief, it was
Dr. Brief.
yeah. It was. I liked the whole after image thing, and then Frieza's like, no, that's not going to work on me, and then he grabbed him with his tail, and just lol, and it fucking just
And just
drags
Rolling
him.
the fuck out of him.
yeah.
And just, and
I
then smashes him
I
against
do
the wall.
kind of like the
I love that
Dispo
scene.
thing because he's kind of the Flash character.
Yeah.
It's
And that's what
really
he's
cool.
Parodying.
Yeah.
I feel Topo's a Hulk sort of character.
I was
maybe?
watching something earlier today. I think
Mhm.
might have been Massacre X actually,
Mhm.
and he was saying how disappointed he was that there was no Berta.
Yeah, same. I was
Yeah.
thinking is
Yeah,
he
he's
gonna
like, I'm the
reference
fastest in all the universes. He's like, I had an underling who used to say that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say,
Yeah, something
Not
along-
the first time I've heard that or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would have been like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I was very surprised that Frieza got his ass kicked in that fight though. As so far, I was
Yeah.
really surprised that he even just let that happen.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty that's always worked though. Whenever someone's trying to attack Frieza from behind, he always uses his tail, and it's always worked. And then we're like, they always react like that, where it's just supposed to not fucking.
Yeah,
drag.
Dispo's like,
Dispo
you're
looks
just
really menacing recently, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, they all do. All Universe 11 characters have been drawn really menacingly.
Jiren actually speaks now.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
Really scary.
He's like, you're a punk cunt to basically
noticed
everyone.
They started to get a little more dark as soon as Jiren said that justice doesn't matter anymore. Or was it Jiren or Topper that said that? Forget justice.
I think it
'Cause
was
Dispo
Toppo.
was-
Yeah, it was Topo. He's like, stop with that shit.
Yeah,
This
it's
isn't
about
about
survival. Yeah.
This isn't about that. But as heavy as it was in fighting, I'm glad that they still put some of that cheap humor in there.
Well, not cheap humor, it's Dragon Ball humor.
Yeah, but it's kind of cheap humor. It's not hilarious, but it's it's a nose scoff type humor. The Grand Priest brings the bleachers together, and everyone's just kind of like, hello.
Did you guys see the screenshot of Krillin and one of the God of Destructions, and Krillin's looking straight at his dick?
No.
It's like when they do that, it's like one of the like hard cuts because you know how that seems just hard cut.
Yeah.
Cut. One of the screenshots that were released before that is like Krillin looking at this is spiky grey god of destruction.
Oh yeah.
And look, just looking at his dick. He's like, ah! We're like, what the fuck?
I like how Vados has clearly stated now that she's with Universe 7.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She was like, well, I like them. They will have a universe after this. Essentially. Like, yeah, talk shit. They're the ones that's not going to get
I
around.
did like that exchange between Margarita and
I think they're just starting
Vados.
to like understand the fact that I think Universe 11 has forgotten that there's a time limit.
It's not just about pure strength
Yeah.
either, and they've got 2 people more than them.
Yeah.
Like-
Dispo is a lot weaker than most people on the Universe 7 team.
Yeah.
He's just fast.
He's just real quick.
If they like
If Frieza had gotten him with one of those death beams,
Yeah.
he would have been fucking down.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Well,
No, he would have been. He is a weak
Dispo
bastard.
is not strong. He's
Like-
just fast.
You saw how easily that hit smacked him around. Like,
Well, no.
as soon as Hit figured out his
Yeah.
his shit, he
Yeah, it's the same
smacked.
thing with Goku.
True.
When Goku figured out what was going on,
Yeah,
it was
and that was
fast
like-
He
enough
just
to
got
say,
fucking
"Oh."
smacked. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as he sticks out the window, he's fucking cheap
Yeah.
shit. Like, he's
But
not a
if-
strong
If Dispo
character.
gets knocked out, the next person to go would be Toppo.
Yeah, no, Jiren will
But
be the
I
last
think-
Universe 11.
I think what will end up happening is Frieza will knock out Dispo at the same time. Toppo will eliminate 17,
Yeah.
I think that'll be.
and then it'll be Frieza and Gohan versus.
I really want to see that fight.
Toppo.
Like, I didn't know I wanted to see that fight till this episode. I'm like, yeah. But, like, Toppo, I think we can move on now to that fight. Like, Toppo just tanks that Kamehameha. Like, Gohan puts a lot of effort into it and just, like,
I'm really surprised that he didn't even feel anything, even though like Toppo's never been like incredibly strong. Like
No,
he's been
remember he's, like,
strong, but like
in the Zen exhibition match, he blocks and, like, just tanks the times 10 Kamehameha.
oh
Whoop.
really?
Yeah, remember?
I
the
don't
walk.
remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
no.
it was like a year ago now.
Yeah. But that happened. He just, like,
Yeah.
Goku does walk Kamehameha and just fucking blast him and Gohan. And Toppo's like, oh, yeah, also.
He's like, I got big fucking hands.
I got big fucking meat hands. I'll crush you with my fists. He keeps talking about his fists, and I'm like, stop it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll crush you with my fists. You can just say I'll crush you, Toppo. Everyone's aware of your big fucking deformed hands.
It's kind of hard not to see. But yeah, I think 17's definitely the next person from Universe 7 to get knocked out. Either
Yeah.
17 or they'll throw a curveball and it'll be Vegeta
I thought Vegeta was going to be
knocked out.
knocked out, but the way it's going now, I think he's going to be in here for a while. He's definitely going to be top 3. It'd be
Yeah,
him,
Yeah.
I
Gohan,
think
Goku.
it'll be those three.
It's
Or-
either
but then
Gohan.
again, like,
It's either Gohan's gonna outlast him, or he's gonna outlast
Unless
Gohan.
Frieza's a plot.
Like those,
I think
like
but
Vegeta
Frieza
and
is a plot
Gohan.
point. Like that's the next thing. Like if Frieza's one of the last standing, he has the same rights to the
Yeah.
Super Dragon Balls. And they said if he wins, he gets to use the Super Dragon Balls to
Yeah.
resurrect himself.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
which he doesn't need the Super Dragon Balls to resurrect himself. He
He
can
just
just
use
get the
the-
normal
What's the only
Dragon.
one he can get access to if he can get those ones. Like he
Yeah.
can't leave Hell and just go get Dragon Balls.
No,
Yeah, but
Goku
they
did
could've
promise.
Yeah.
like,
Goku did promise.
Yeah.
Like, and Goku's not a shit cunt like that. He will be like,
then
you
again-
did us a solid, and I can still smack you
then
whenever I
again,
want.
he's
Bitch.
already been resurrected by the Earth Dragon Balls.
No, those were a different set.
Oh, they
These
don't
are the
matter
ones I made
anymore?
at Dende.
Okay.
That was Kami at that point when he was resurrected.
No. Even remember Resurrection
Oh
F?
no, Resurrection F. Ooh, maybe he can't.
Yeah.
But then there's Namekian Dragon Balls. as
Well, technically it's a different wish now because they wished him alive and whole, like because he was in little bits.
Yeah.
Like remember how that was a plot
No,
point?
they,
how
did,
he
they didn't wish him to be
Because then
whole. They just
Pilaf
wished him
got
to
like
be
$1,000 or something.
yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, and they're like, why don't we wish for more? We're idiots.
100 million zenny is what he
Yeah,
said.
it wasn't like that much.
And he's like, "That's too much. We don't want to be
Yeah.
spoiled
No, he's like
brats."
one-
But then, like, they had to take Frieza to the rejuvenation chamber,
Yeah,
and that's how Frieza came alive in Resurrection F. I don't remember if that's the same in the
super.
yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like he might not be able to come back with those Dragon Balls.
Yeah, but
But at the same time, I do also feel like the gods themselves probably have some sort of power to just give him his fucking life back.
well,
The god, if Beerus walked up to King Yama and was like,
maybe yeah.
grant him his body back, bring him back to life, or I'll destroy this entire fucking realm.
Yeah.
He'll be like, okay, Beerus, and would you like it to be a good body or a terrible body?
I like people have been pointing out that like a lot of people think that Zeno is like the creator of everything. Zeno's only been shown to destroy things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
he's
saw
not the
a
creator of
theory
things.
on
He's
that.
just a really strong little child.
And like Zeno is basically the ultimate god of destruction, with Grand Priest as his angel.
Mm.
Which is the god of preservation, basically.
Yeah, like you've seen the same video.
Yeah.
There's three different like things. It's according to Masako X, it's
Because
preservation, destruction, and creation.
Because if you look at it, all the
Yeah,
angels,
angels,
preserve. All of their powers are based around preserving. Even
Yeah.
like the time loop.
Like time backwards
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
no, I have realized
and
that
the
there.
creation comes from
The
like,
Kais.
or the Kais when they do their job, but and also like Zarama, the creator of the Super Dragon Balls,
Yeah.
the dragon does create, so it can also be seen as a god of creation.
Also,
or maybe Zarama at least.
It's
is a
always
god of
been
creation.
said that a dragon is only as powerful as the person who created it, and it is literally a
It's-
dragon that can grant any wish. Nothing's impossible.
Yeah.
Which means that the person who created it would be able to basically do anything.
So maybe
Yeah.
Zarama is the closest thing to the god of creation. That's
And
not
he's got to be
Toriyama.
alive in some sense.
Yeah, because you can't kill a god.
Yeah.
Like, you can kill them, but I don't think you can, like a god, not like a god of destruction.
Yeah.
Like a actual god,
Well,
I
the
don't
Supreme
think you
Kais
can
have
kill.
died.
Yeah.
Boo killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not gods. They're just a race
Well-
that preside over people.
They're gods. Like
They are a type of god.
yeah.
They're a type
They're-
of god, but
they're
I'm
sort of
talking
just
about like
written
Zeno
in-
levels.
Yeah.
Like, because Zeno destroyed a universe and could live in nothing.
The theory
Like,
is,
I don't think he can die.
The theory is that the world of void. Then this has been for ages.
Yeah.
The world of void is basically what was left over.
Yeah.
of
It's
all
one of the
the-
empty universes.
Yeah.
of all the empty universes. And the other part of the theory is that Zarama, he was in one of those universes when Zeno destroyed it.
Yeah.
Is the theory.
Potentially, yeah. Anyway,
And
I think
so-
we should get back to this episode.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, he tanks Gohan's Kamehameha, and then
God, we're back there.
yeah,
I thought we moved on.
Goku and Jiren then start like just posturing to each other.
Yeah.
They're just like chest to chest, like, what boy, do something. I was waiting for one of them to start pushing each other and being
like,
like,
yeah. I'm
like
glad that's
it
not
was
in
kind
this
of
series.
kind of absurd. Like, it was cool, but you're like, what, did you insult his mum? Like, the fuck
When-
is this squaring off business? Just fucking punch him.
Well, it's for dramatic tension. Like
I'm
people
aware.
have pointed out that the start of that episode is very Western.
Yeah, it looks
like with
like
the
a
whole
Western.
like flowing beard, like
Yeah.
mustache, and the gloves and stuff. That's very Western.
Yeah.
Even like the silent, there was no music there.
Yeah.
People were like, oh, this is a standoff, and that's what's happening there.
Yeah.
When Goku's going like full power SS Blue, do you think he's trying to see if he can just go Ultra Instinct? Because that's what the impression I got.
I thought he was doing that, and then as soon as he was like, "Ah," and exploded, I was like, oh, that's also a thing.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying to build up as much power as he can
Yeah.
without killing himself, and that must take a lot of effort and regulation within your body to build up enough ki to explode, but not to harm yourself.
Yeah. And I like that Vegeta's in a way. Just like
Yeah,
fucking-
Vegeta did say it was a stupid stunt.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I died because of that. Like,
Oh,
like
I don't
he
think
was
it's
like,
that.
I killed myself with pretty much the exact same thing. That's very stupid to do.
Didn't even
Like,
think
I don't think that's what that is. Those are the two different like key functions. Like Goku's powering up, and he powers up. Like we've seen rocks come up and like go explode before. This is just
yeah,
Goku
but
powering
this
up to,
is
like,
this is also Dragon Ball we're talking about. Nothing ever completely aligns unless it's a signature move.
and yeah.
Like, unless it's like a Kamehameha or a Gallic gun, nothing ever particularly always looks the same. Like Hell's Own Grenade, you can scarcely tell when that's actually being used and stuff like that.
The only time you can tell is when.
Yeah, when it zooms out and then he goes, aha, and brings his hands together.
Yeah.
But yeah, midway through the fight, they took like him and Goku and Jiren are talking, and he's like, "Ha, you want to be strong, right?" And he's like, "I seek what lies beyond strength," and he's like,
Same.
yeah, I want to be strong too."
Do you think that means anything? Like,
I think there is a power beyond strength. I think
He wants to be a god.
I think he's trying to attain god status.
well, no, because otherwise, Bermud would be asking him to be god of destruction instead of Toppo.
Yeah, but being a god of destruction doesn't necessarily mean
that just means you're a strong person. Like
yeah, you've got
you-
You also get like a bunch of perks.
Yeah, you
Like-
get a bunch of perks, but you don't really.
Yeah, I think he's like searching for a different meaning. I think he's searching for like the
Maybe-
same thing Frieza.
I think Jiren's a lot older than we think,
Oh, yeah.
and he's been training for so long, and he's gotten that strong. I think he's gotten to the point of what Goku would be like if Super never happened. You know how he was so bored
At the end of the Z, yeah.
at the end of the Z? He was just fucking going insane.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Ooh.
maybe like not really going insane, but he's kind of just going like,
he was mellowed out completely.
Yeah, I'm so fucking bored.
Until he met
And like,
Fury.
I think he's just like, I want more than just being stronger, and I don't think he knows how to get that.
Yeah.
Maybe the only
So
thing,
he
like,
just
going back
keeps
to the
fighting,
creation
going
thing.
back to the only thing he
Yeah,
knows.
but there's still that theory about how Jiren's actually a god of destruction from one of the universes that got destroyed.
Yeah. And maybe like that could still be true, but like maybe he wants to be a god of creation or something. Like he
Maybe.
wants to.
Yeah, because when people think of
Maybe
strength,
Jiren is Zarama.
I don't think so.
It-
Otherwise, he would have squashed Goku already.
Yeah, but
Well,
like
he
necessarily,
could, like
he,
Jiren hasn't gone full power.
he's not.
Has he
hasn't.
not?
No,
Has that been stated?
it's been heavily implied. Like 110, it was like the first time he used
He
his
used,
ki
like-
was to block
Yeah.
Goku's super punch. That's the only time he used ki. That's the only time he powered up in that. So he
Yeah.
was not going full power at all in that fight.
Yeah.
But Goku keeps getting stronger in this fight because of Zenkai.
I think he's training Goku in some sense. Like, he's allowing Goku to get stronger.
He is.
He can fucking easily do what he did to Vegeta.
Yeah, it's true.
Because, like, Goku's not... He is stronger than Vegeta, but I don't think he's that much stronger than Vegeta. I think he's trying to train
Yeah,
Goku.
that's true. I don't know.
I think he... Because everyone sees something in Goku.
Yeah.
So I think he's seen something in Goku. Because you notice how he was like, you fight arrogantly. You're an asshole, essentially, to Vegeta, and Vegeta's like, yeah, I'm an asshole. What of it, bitch? Fight me.
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
we're not here to talk about character flaws. We're here to fight.
I do-
Fuck
well,
off.
Well, his character flaw is his character.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's what
Yeah.
he said. That's what
Yeah, he's like-
my pride is my
His
strength.
Yeah.
his
pride is my power.
I just had a thought about Jiren's like his
Motive.
well the whole Zarama thing. Like if he
Yeah.
was something like that, like his character has been created in a way that's really memorable.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. It's not just like an run of the mill like Dragon Ball Super like Dragon Ball fucking character that's just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, we're just gonna toss this after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he is a memorable person for someone who's done so little.
Yeah.
He is like more
feel
threatening
like-
than anything we've ever seen in
Yeah.
Dragon
That's the thing,
Ball
he's a
history.
good guy. Like we've never.
But
had
he's
that.
not. Yeah, he's not evil.
Yeah.
So like,
That's
He-
why I think there's going to be a big plot point or plot twist with Jiren.
Mm.
yeah,
Because there's something they're not letting the audience know yet.
I
Yeah.
hope it's not disappointing because
I
we
hope
could get
it's
to this.
I
and
don't think it will be.
Like, the
Because
writing's been pretty good.
everyone thought that like when we find out who Goku Black was, that would be disappointing. But I don't think anyone was.
I wasn't really disappointed. I
Surely
think they
there
could have
was.
done more, but
Yeah.
I wasn't really disappointed. disappointed.
But you didn't see Zamasu taking over Goku's body
No,
as a potential thing.
I didn't think that it was. I wasn't disappointed purely because of how dark they went, and I liked that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like they went really dark with he took Goku's body and then killed
His
Chi-Chi and
Yeah.
Goten and then him.
yeah,
Like
Like, yeah,
yeah.
that was a good plot point.
they're the YouTuber that keeps, like, doing videos about how that arc would have been better if it was Goten Black. Like, I don't mind that theory that, like, that would have been cool, but he just keeps doing videos about how that would be better. Like, I think he's done, like,
I
3
think he's
videos.
just real butthurt that his theory wasn't right.
Well, I
So
think,
he's like, I wish it was.
I don't even think that. I think that he's like, it's such, like, it can be such a good idea, and it's like, you know how you get, like, stuck in this thing, like, you've kept exploring it, but because you've had 6 months to think about it, Toei doesn't. Toei has, like, week to week to,
Yeah.
like, that's,
And they get to just do whatever the fuck they want because Toriyama is God.
yeah.
I do think the ultimate god of creation is Toriyama.
Technically, yes, because he creates, like, he was, especially in Dragon Ball, he was the writer and the drawer. He was
Yeah.
literally creating Dragon Ball as he went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally has unlimited power.
Yeah.
Like, not in the strength sense, in the
Yeah.
he can control when this thing ends.
And he did. Like,
And he can control when it ends, he can control when it begins, he can control everything.
But I don't think they're gonna.
except the video games.
I don't think they're gonna do that though.
I don't think they would. They're not going to go that meta with it.
No.
That's not what Dragon Ball is,
No.
but
It'd be good if it was.
yeah.
But, like, I think people understand that.
Besides, like the amount of times they've said this is God in this show is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, like, Kami was the first god. Like, and has
Yeah.
far-
And then he was actually really weak.
Yeah, and there's like King Kai, or King Yema, and then there was King Kai, and then there was what was it, Grand Kai?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then there was
Supreme
Supreme
Kai.
Kai. And then there was Elder Kai, who
But he
was an
was-
old Supreme Kai, who
Yeah.
technically outranks the Supreme Kai that's there at the moment, but is still under him somehow.
Yeah, it doesn't even make
It's
sense.
yeah, but
then,
like
yeah, then you've
so
got like,
many people. are
everyone
God.
else, and then you've got Beerus, Whis.
And then you got North God, West God, South God, East
Yeah.
God. Most of those are gone.
Except, like, our universe hasn't replaced. They
Yeah,
haven't put out a job on Gumtree yet for
yeah,
For what?
for more jobs. Because remember how Boo ate all of them?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They
That
still
was like
haven't replaced
thousands of
them.
years ago too.
Like, yeah, like, he still hasn't replaced them. Like, there's, like, Supreme Kai, like, East Kai is the only one around, and Elder Kai, like, that's it.
Yeah.
They're not doing, like,
I think they
Shin
just.
is the worst Supreme Kai ever.
I think
Like, he
they-
doesn't, like, he's meant to recreate planets after Beerus destroys them,
Mm.
but there's only, like, 47 or some
Yeah,
ridiculous
he's really
low
bad.
number.
It was 28, wasn't it?
Something like that. It's
Yeah.
really low. That doesn't make
Um,
sense, but because Beerus keeps destroying all of them and
That's
Frieza.
because Beerus just goes around and destroys them all in big heaps, and I guess it would take a lot of energy to try to create a planet.
But that's his job.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
But then
Yeah,
you've
but
got,
no one's complaining because no one's there to complain.
He's like, I like it like this. I think who they kind of did fill those positions
Yeah.
because there was North Kai, which is King Kai.
well, King Kai's
South,
just
East,
King
and West.
Kai. Like,
Yeah, but he's classified as a North Kai.
It's basically
He's a
like
Kai, not a
it's
Supreme
basically
Kai.
like at a store
Yeah,
when
but-
the manager goes on holidays
Shin
and
wasn't
the-
a Supreme Kai.
and then
Yes, he was.
the
Not when
assistant.
he was East.
yes, he was.
I
He
thought
wasn't
it-
the Supreme, but he was East Supreme Kai.
Oh, okay.
Because there's the
Yeah.
King Kai. It's like there's North King Kai, South King Kai, West King Kai. Like, they're all quadrant as well. Grand Kai is filler, so whether
Yeah,
take that however you
was
want.
whatever.
And then there's Supreme Kais, and they also have North, South, East, West. And then there is a Supreme Kai, but they don't call it that. And they haven't explored it. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, wasn't
Well-
that the guy that Bulma went to for answers about
that's
things?
just a dude.
Oh, that's just some dude.
Zuno.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just a smart dude.
He's just
Yeah.
a dude that somehow knows everything.
Yeah.
And then
Which
yeah,
he talks about Zarama when he's
Yeah,
just.
that's
when-
the only thing we
yeah.
have reference for him. Like, Toriyama hasn't even talked about him. But yeah, getting back to the episode.
that's what I was trying to
I
do.
know.
Yeah, they square up and they're like, all right, round 2, boy, let's go. And then Vegeta's like, ha ha, and punches.
Square up, thought.
and just like he doesn't even like rush attack him. He just literally dives at him like he's like, I'm the important one. Fight me.
This is my episode.
And yeah, so like in the beginning, like Vegeta's throwing like just fucking bulk punches, and Jiren's just like, haha, that's cute.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's precious. You just keep punching me. And then everyone's like, oh, is he winning? And then, like, Universe 11's like, are you even watching the fight? Like,
Yeah.
really? Just because he's pushing him back doesn't mean he's winning.
Yeah. I did like that. And then Shin's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Vegeta kind of just annoyed Jiren. He was like, yeah, I want to fight Goku. Can you just fight Toppo or something? Like, go away.
And
And
Toppo's like, I want to help you fight Goku. He's like, can you fight Vegeta or something?
I want that to happen again. Like, the same thing that happened in 110, where he's like, I'll help you, Jiren. And then Jiren's like, no, fuck off.
Get out of here.
I do think there is a reason that Jiren fights alone. I think whatever, if he has Ultra Instinct or he's just super observant because, you know.
It's weird that he joined a team though, if that was his whole thing.
Yeah, I think he's like the when shit gets bad, they call him the big boy,
He's
and they
Superman.
Yeah, he's
He's literally Superman.
Yeah.
yeah, but like, yeah. What was I saying before?
I don't know.
Yeah. So he was just annoying him, and then yeah. So he runs up. He does a flurry of punches to Goku, and Vegeta's just like, ooh, and looks.
Yeah, just
That was the weird thing about this episode for me. He could predict punches
after one.
after seeing it happen once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So let's
either he has an
That's-
insane memory.
That was a big cop out for me because usually when something like that happens, they're like, "Oh, he used this," and like they explain it well. But this time they're like, "He looked at him, and it worked.
He paid attention and he didn't fuck
He
it
did
up.
well on the test. B plus Vegeta."
He did the thing and he didn't write and he didn't fuck it up.
So fuck. When I
yeah.
saw that, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Piccolo was literally like, "Oh, he predicted the punches."
Some people think that like that's part of his Ultra Instinct because he could just. But
I
like,
just think it's because Vegeta's small
yeah, like
and good and like Jiren
Goku's
is
a big
like
bulky boy.
Yeah, I think he was aiming for like someone of Goku's height, and then Vegeta's
like,
rocking
surprise.
up like, hello, smack.
Vegeta's
right
grown
next.
since the Saiyan saga.
Oh, he has.
It's just like we need to draw him taller, so he doesn't look like a tiny villain.
Yeah, but
That's
so yeah, he actually lands an actual blow on Jiren. Like he
A
Yeah.
lot. He does it a lot.
yeah.
He
Like
basically
Jiren
Beerushed
actually
that
keels over a little bit. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
thing. He did to Jiren what he did to Beerus in the God movie.
Yeah.
Which
I'm getting a bit
Yeah.
sick of, to be honest, where it's just
Vegeta,
Vegeta.
I'm angry. I punch you. Oh, it did nothing, but you're surprised.
oh, it was just kind of tingly on
He
your
literally
stomach.
did that with Goku Black as well. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't have Goku's dumb brain to work this body. Ha I'm angry.
Surprise punch.
Literally all of Super. And then Goku's like, fuck, gotta clean this up. And then Trunks is like, ah!
random spirit
no.
bomb.
Like, the villains go from angry to then Vegeta punches them, and now they're confused and angry. So now then Goku's like, now I have to fight a confused and angry villain. Thanks, Vegeta. Please stop.
Oh my god, yeah, it's just getting to that point where literally you can predict what's gonna happen. Like, with, like, you can't predict the exact storyline,
Yeah.
you know, like, the layout. It's like, okay, villain comes.
It's that you can draw an exact line as to what they've done
Yeah.
in other arcs.
Well, it's like,
It's nostalgia.
it's at the moment, it's literally like, okay, good guys look like they're gonna win. They're stronger than everyone. Oh, wait a second. Other guys do this. Well, in this case, it's other guys. Usually it's a villain. But it's like, villains do this, and actually they're very strong. Oh, Goku, Vegeta try to fight. They lose. What a surprise. They go away. They train with others, and then they come back. "Ooh, I am strong." Vegeta, get angry, punch. Oh, it did not work. Again.
Oh no, my son has to save the day.
No, my son. But I would laugh so hard if it was like Gohan that like wins, and then Vegeta's like, "How does it feel?"
I'm gonna laugh if Goku's the only person left, and then Beerus chucks Jiren a sensu bean. Gohan does it and just glaring.
I want Gohan to do it. Oh, that'd be so
Like,
fucking funny.
Chuck him a sensu bean and just like, fuck you, Dad. How's it feel?
Oh, that would be fucking
You're stronger to
hilarious.
take him. I believe in you.
If Dragon Ball was a comedy, that's what we'd get.
That's why we watch Abridged. I watched the recent episode of Abridged again, and it was that. It was like Cell just like weakened, and like Gohan's like, yeah, now that his dad's weakened him, I can fight Cell to like something. Hey, Cell, take the sense of me, and everyone's like, what the fuck, Goku? Oh, but yeah, this episode.
So yeah, and then Vegeta
Meanwhile, 15 years in the future.
Vegeta just starts bitching at Jiren halfway through the fight, like, you're slower and weaker than you were when you were fighting Kakarot. And then he just like, you caught me. And then proceeds to fuck him up.
There's a Crash Bandicoot spin attack on him.
It took me 2 watches of that to realize that when he throws that ki blast at Vegeta, and Vegeta's like getting hit by it, that he's actually upside down, and that's what that shape is.
Yeah.
He's like dragging along the ground.
His head is just like, ow.
He's getting a bigger fucking headache than Frieza was.
And like, he wants to throw a punch, and Jiren's just like, yep, grab your hand, and just spins him for the middle of it, and just throws him.
I love that.
I love it when, like, the villains just, like, spin them. Because there's no tactical advantage to it. It's just a, ha fuck you.
But I like that he's treating Vegeta the same way he treated Goku pre-Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
Remember, he was tossing Goku aside like nothing.
Yeah, he was just like,
Like
"You're
a fucking
bitch, you're
toilet
a punk,"
paper.
like,
Yeah.
smacking him away. And I like that they kind of reference Team 4-Star a little bit, because Vegeta keeps getting knocked back and keeps coming back. And it's just like, how persistent.
I don't.
In the
Cool.
Cooler movie, he was like, oh, he's very persistent.
No. I believe. I don't think Toei's ever seen.
Well, they've definitely seen it after I saw that one fucking.
They definitely see
With
it
the
because they've
Mr.
taken it down
Popo
for
one?
copyright strikes.
Yeah, they
So
have.
many
They have
times.
taken it down for
Oh.
copyright. But remember when Mr. Popo's
yeah.
like, "Don't break it again, or you won't." Like, what was it?
Yeah.
He
Don't
threatens
break it
him.
again or you won't be allowed
And
back
it's just
in.
the eyes, and I don't
Yeah.
think they've ever zoomed up on the eyes.
They've never
Yeah.
zoomed up on the eyes of
They've
Mr.
definitely
Popo
seen
before.
it,
They've
and
definitely seen Team
It's a
Force.
fan service show, so
Yeah.
of course they're going to reference what the fans enjoy.
I guess.
Yeah, he just like uses a beam attack. Vegeta nearly gets knocked off, and then he's just like, haha, my Saiyan pride. Pretty much the only lines of fucking dialogue Vegeta ever has. Is
Yeah.
just, I'm a Saiyan,
Vegeta-
look at my pride.
Vegeta's basically Obi-Wan in Episode 3 at this point.
Yeah.
Just one-liners.
His arm is broken, which is the first time this has happened in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess he's either got really good armor or he's been like
Yeah.
fighting smartly.
Well, he hasn't really been doing much. He's only really been doing a lot when it's all of them and they do big beam struggle.
He pulled his weight.
Yeah, no,
He's been fighting weak people.
True.
He's been fighting people, but no one's strong enough to crack.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bulma's fucking secret nth metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
How does she keep making it? 'Cause I never thought about it. I just always thought he's just like at a stash of old Saiyan armor.
No, she just remember how.
Yeah,
like,
she
in
creates
Cell
it.
Saga, like she gives them.
Yeah,
those
true.
clothing.
Yeah.
Like and then, like Goku and Gohan, they wear it and they're like, "Oh, this is comfy."
And then they never use it ever again.
It's the only time we'll ever see Goku in Saiyan armor, which
And
is-
Gohan.
Yeah,
Why don't we
It's
saw
not
himself,
even really
in
Saiyan armor.
that
It
never-
was just like armor.
That's Saiyan armor. It's that
it was
design.
Saiyan inspired battle
Yeah.
armor. Yeah, and then he does this big fuck off final flash,
The finalist final flash,
and then
which
like,
it looked great. It looked great.
The animation for that was actually
Yeah,
fucking
and it was like shot for shot exactly what happened when he used it on Cell.
yeah. But I like the fact that he was kind of just like baiting Jiren. He was like, "What, you think you're strong, cunt? Come on."
I like how he says you're not gonna try to dodge this after like
Yeah.
saying
You're not
that.
going to try and dodge this after saying how weak I am, are you? And he's like, Do it, bitch.
I do like how it affected him though, which means that Vegeta is somewhat strong.
Yeah,
But-
it knocked him off his feet, but you know.
Like even Goku's Spirit Bomb didn't have that effect on Vegeta.
No.
Like
Well,
even though it never
It
hit.
didn't make it to.
Sure, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah.
that was a square fuck on dead hit.
He did. He blocked it. Like
he did
with
block
cross
it.
arms.
He
Yeah.
was like, I should probably block this.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, it won't kill me, but it'll definitely hinder me in future fights. Like, I should probably block this.
I'm trying to think. Is Final Flash stronger than Spirit Bomb? Like
It's not
for Spirit Bomb to be effective, it has to have a lot of Genki energy, whereas Final Flash is effective every time he uses it.
Yeah, that's because Vegeta is
But
like
has
powerful
it-
as fuck key user.
Has it ever actually?
He's
It's never
essentially
killed
a
anyone.
mage.
It's never killed anyone, and it's never like progressed them greatly. It's only been there to make it like they've used it and it's really cool, but
Oh,
they
look,
haven't
Vegeta's
really done
helping.
much. Yeah,
Yes.
Well, Vegeta's always been a benchmark, so they're like, oh, like for Cell, like for Perfect Cell, like he killed Cell. Like if Cell didn't have regenerative powers, he would have killed Cell with that attack.
yeah.
But the fact that like he's survived it, was like, oh, like Vegeta's strong, but now Goku has to be even stronger than that.
Yeah.
Plot
It's
twist
a, it's
go.
a power. He is there for power scaling a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like, look how strong Vegeta is. Now
Well-
look how strong Goku is.
People think that in this arc, Vegeta's blue is stronger than Goku's blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well,
He's
Vegeta
trained the
usually,
fuck out of it.
yeah, he usually masters a form when he like with Super Saiyan 2. He
Yeah,
masters
which
it.
is the thing. Goku's always looking for a new form or a power boost. And Vegeta, instead of
Well-
trying to find, like, because he was practicing Kaioken with his blue and stuff like that. He's looking
Yeah, he
for,
did that.
He's looking for techniques and abilities.
But he
to-
did master Super Saiyan 3. He thought Super
Yeah.
Saiyan 3 was as far as you can go, and he mastered that.
Yeah, but he doesn't focus, like, because Vegeta, he perfected Super Saiyan.
Mm.
And then he only tried to get Super Saiyan 2 when it was revealed that you could get that. Vegeta doesn't look for a new form. He looks to master his own strength that he has already and perfect.
Which is why
strength.
that line, you can Kakarot can keep his Ultra Instinct, I'll beat him up using my own power.
Yeah,
And I think, yeah, we'll get into that a bit more as well.
yeah, which is,
It's gonna be a long
like-
podcast.
but yeah, like it's gonna be a long podcast because it's a fucking full episode.
It
But-
was very content
A
heavy.
lot
Yeah.
happened in it, but it all happened in a
Which
week.
is nice because it's been a while since we've had
Yeah.
an
Like,
episode with
yeah.
a lot happening. Usually there's like one thing that's really interesting
Yeah.
that happens in the
Yeah.
episode, but this has been really
I
good.
do like that people are recognizing that Vegeta is actually strong. Like, he's getting stronger every time he fights and stuff like that. Like, because, like, Piccolo did say, like,
I feel like-
pride awakened a power within him.
Mm.
And he's like, because that's always been Vegeta's driving thing, and it's kind of a joke at this point how much he harps on about his pride, but at the end of the day, his pride is essentially Goku's fondness for fighting. Like,
Yeah.
he's fighting.
Like, that's the reason, like, Goku wants to fight just to have funsies. Vegeta can't stand that, but his pride, like, he's one of the strongest people in the galaxy before the Frieza saga.
Yeah.
Well, during, like, in Frieza's army, he's one of the strongest. The only people he couldn't beat was elites and
Yeah.
the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, the super elite.
Yeah, like,
Because he was an elite Saiyan.
yeah.
He
He was an
wasn't-
elite warrior in the Frieza army.
Yeah.
And then from there, like, he just has to keep getting stronger because one, this low class warrior can't surpass him, and two, like, he wants to keep that pride, like the
But
fact
he
that
doesn't
like,
say low class warrior anymore. He's acknowledged.
no, he
Goku's
respects
strength.
Kakarot, like,
He's like acknowledged his strength and has, like,
that's
How
He's
far
like-
off do you reckon
as
there's going to
far
be
as-
another fight there between Goku
as
and
far
Vegeta?
as Vegeta can, he commends him. Like, he does recognize Goku as far as Vegeta's pride will allow him to say,
Mm.
"Hey, good job."
yeah,
Like, he'll never say that, but he's like, "Goku's got this."
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he said in the fight with Kid Buu.
Mm.
Just like, oh, Kakarot is stronger than me, full stop. And that's why, like, some people don't like Super because there's Vegeta's drive again to continue being stronger, even though he accepted Kakarot will be stronger.
Yeah,
But that
he
was also-
accepted it, but then he was also like,
That doesn't mean he's not going
"No
to stop.
reason I can't keep training."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I reckon there's going to be another fight between Goku and Vegeta.
At
soon.
one point.
Yeah.
Because they've been sort of they've been harping on about it this whole time, like who's stronger, like
Well,
is
that's
like, and then they like say that Vegeta's actually stronger, but Goku fights better. They said
And
that like
gets
the
a new
Black
form.
Arc, and then
Yeah.
like they just keep going with that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
And I
like-
think what if it's a serious fight, what it'll be over could be Vegeta trying to fight Beerus because of the whole Saiyan erasure
Yeah.
thing.
I think that
And then
that
Goku defending
and Vegeta
Beerus.
might fight like full on over the Super Dragon Balls.
Oh, that's true.
Because Goku will be like, no, we gotta get to Frieza, we promised him.
And then
he'll be
Vegeta
like,
would go.
I promised my fucking student I'd bring him back. And they'd be like, going head to head over that, possibly. If there is like.
I don't think that's going to happen this arc.
I do think there will be a bit of
Not this arc.
hostility among who gets the Dragon Ball.
Oh, that will be
The
definitely.
rule is whoever's the last one standing.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be more than one.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah. That all happened in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Do we think
I
they're going to
think-
keep going 1 minute,
Yeah.
or are they going to slow down like that was 30 seconds?
I think a lot of the episodes will be 1 minute right until when it gets
It's
it
like
boils
the-
down to the last couple, and
like
then
the 3-minute mark, and then it'll
Yeah.
be like that was 15 seconds. That was 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff
it'll
like
do that.
They'll do shit like that.
At least they're saying how long it takes as opposed to the
Yes.
Frieza fight, where it's just like, we got 5 minutes.
what do you reckon will happen if like they still have like if it's like Goku and Jiren, they're the last two left, and they haven't finished yet? You reckon Xeno will be like no, keep going. I want to see the end of this because they probably would. Like they've broken every other rule.
I feel Grand Priest would enforce it, and then like,
I think honestly.
and then like the two Zonos would have to like flip a coin and bet on it, or scissors paper rock.
Yeah, I do think Scissors Paper Rock will be the decider of how.
You reckon?
I do.
I can see that
because
happening, like-
Goku, you know, he's gonna persist, and he will eventually be. He won't be on top, but he will at least not get knocked out.
Hmm.
And I don't think Jiren's weak enough. Like, he's too strong to be knocked out. So they might have to be like, okay, time. There's an equal amount of two fighters standing. What do we do? And then Zeno's like, scissors, paper, rock, or hide and go seek, or something. He just might want to play at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've been sitting down for like forever because he's a child. Like he still has that mentality. So I think he'll be like, I've been sitting down forever. Let's go play, and whoever finds me first wins.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Let's play across all the universes. Let's play across the world of Void. First one to find me wins.
Let's play across all the universes. Goku just presses his.
No! Oh, that would be so fucking funny.
And then he just gets suddenly pulled. He's like, "Found you."
I thought like I like that, but
I
I was
think-
thinking instant transmission because Zono's so strong.
How
Yeah.
also how interesting would it be if Goku used that to talk to Xeno if he was about to destroy Universe 7? If you pressed the button to have a quiet conversation with Xeno, or like decided he wanted to challenge him, because like the two agents and Grand Priest couldn't stand between that.
Yeah. Because the button is. He's like, this is my pager.
Yeah,
As long as you have this, no one can say shit.
yeah. You can
Like-
he could just press that and have Xeno right there, and he could grab him.
Fucking joking out.
Just.
I don't think Goku would do that,
would
but
be dark-
Vegeta knows
that would be dark
about
as
it.
fuck. If Goku just pressed the summon button and then grabbed his throat and choked Zeno the fuck
Well-
out, that would be dark.
Well, I don't know if Goku would do it, but Vegeta knows about the button.
Yeah.
Beerus knows about the button as well.
Yeah.
Like,
It's basically a bearer bond. Like,
Yeah.
whoever touches this thing,
gets
you
it.
have complete diplomatic immunity as far as.
It's not really diplomatic
No,
immunity.
it's
more
it's
so
like
like
you gave it to Goku, like
You
yeah.
gave it-
but like.
It's
like,
not.
anyone can
it's not
use it.
diplomatic immunity. You just like if you have the button, you press it and Xeno appears.
Yeah, it's not.
That's all it is.
Like it's not like he probably like, oh, you're not Goku, and then fucking destroys him.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's a thing.
Like
I forgot that he's not completely helpless all the time. He does destroy universes for the giggles.
yeah. Anyway,
But yeah, there was a new ending song. That was fun.
yeah. It's,
Keenan didn't react to it this time.
No, because I didn't know it was well, yeah, for many reasons. I didn't know it was happening, and like, what's the other part? I just wasn't recording.
You didn't want to, Keena, just say it.
Yeah.
I said you didn't want to, just say it.
No, I just didn't know. I would have. As soon as it happened, like, fuck, I wish I was recording, but I already reacted. I'm like, what? Because, like, every time because every time there's a new ending, I always feel like...
I had that on camera.
I always, like, every time there's an episode's intense, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have the nice theme song to, like, carry me to, like, to the end, to the next preview. And, like, that's why I'm, like, my reactions are so visceral, because I'm not expecting it, and I want to be, like, the endings have all been good. Like, remember the Goku Gohan, like, punch? I really like that song, and I wanted that after 110,
Yeah.
because it's so nice. I'm just like, no. You get a whole new song.
Next episode, Body and Soul, full power release, Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta isn't dead. He apparently still has enough power to go blue. And,
Even a new form.
yeah, he unlocks a new form.
Well,
So they say, we don't know if it's a new form or an improved blue.
it seems like it's just an improved blue. Like, it, at the very least, it'll keep him, it'll be his Kaioken. Like, it'll
Yeah,
be...
it'll keep him at least on the level
Goku.
of, yeah. Goku with Kaioken.
Do you guys want a couple of spoilers for the titles?
Ooh, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's-
If you guys don't want to hear the titles for the next few episodes,
Yeah, we're going to
Um,
126.
just double tap your screen or whatever and do the 10 seconds.
Thank
skip.
you for watching.
Thank you.
But yes, so yeah, Body and Soul, full power. Then there's going to be Gohan, Stormy Fierce Attack. Gohan fights back with his back against the wall. And then the advent of the God of Destruction, Toppo. There is only overwhelming power. So that's going to be, Toppo's going to fuck shit up. And then the one that I wanted to get to, surpass even a god, Vegeta's life-risking blow. So, he surpasses
Some kind of god.
Blue, like, well, technically Blue is surpassed Super Saiyan God.
That's
but-
true.
Yeah,
like-
but I think they mean.
He's surpassing his
mean
own
anything.
form, yeah.
It could
think-
mean anything.
That literally just means he beats Toppo. The God of Destruction Toppo to surpass that of a god.
I guess,
It
yeah.
literally just means he beat the fuck out of Toppo.
Potentially.
I think that's what's happening.
Well,
That was teased way back that Vegeta would fight Toppo, and it did, but off screen a lot.
Yeah, that was really
we got
annoying.
glimpses.
Thanks,
and they were
Kessler.
Like,
And then they suddenly weren't fighting.
yeah.
Like, his hair is bluer,
It's got darker hues and stuff like that.
and his
It's not
eyes has a pupil, which
Yeah.
Goku has pupils when he's Ultra Instinct, whereas regular Blue doesn't have pupils.
or as darkly shaded blue
Yeah.
of hair.
Like,
Yeah.
the Yu Yu Takahashi one that we're looking at the moment, it's, like, not as blue, it's more green, but that's just because of the lighting.
Yeah.
Like, between the two, that was kind of greenish or turquoise.
Yeah.
Whereas this is, like, blue
Hyper
as fuck.
blue,
Like,
yeah, I'm excited for the next episode. Like, I'm legitimately excited for this episode.
we're finding the climax of the arc.
The arc. But yeah. So that was our discussion video for episode 122.
It was.
If you liked the video, if you liked what we said, if you did you realise my mic was dead that time? Yeah, if you like what we do here, leave us a like. If you want to see more, we have a backlog of videos. If you haven't seen Super, do so. Check out our other shows, Pizza Time, the Amalgam Podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.